So I invited you to draw with me today. And before we start, I would like to say just a few short things about what I'm going to do. So the practice that I would like to introduce to you is called Neurographica. And Neurographica is a practice that works with very simple shapes and lines and colors. And using these very simple things, we can go beyond our everyday thinking. Drawing by itself is very relaxing. We probably all know that. Like if you ever did a coloring book or something, it's really relaxing. And Neurographica works with exactly that. What it also does is to get out of the everyday thinking mind, out of the words, out of the language mind, and into the other half of the brain, basically, where we think in colors and shapes. So when we draw in Neurographica, everything that we draw can have a meaning, and we can actually give it a meaning. So if I draw a circle, what we're going to do in a minute, the circle can have meaning, but it's not the story, it's not the words. It's that we can go beyond the words a little bit. And in the end, it allows us to change perspectives. So that is basically the goal of the whole story. So let's see if we get there. Maybe I should introduce myself too. My name is Antje, and I'm a Neurographica expert. I just finished a course about that a little while ago, so I'm excited to try out the method and share it. And I thought, well, today is it's really raining out there. So for me, today is the perfect day to just sit and draw. And what else? Yeah, maybe let's tune in for a moment. See, maybe some other people show up. And so I just want to invite you to sit comfortably, maybe close your eyes for a moment and breathe. And just think to let everything go that happened this day, maybe that happened this week, this month, like everything can go for a moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the places where you touch the chair under you. And really feel grounded. Really let yourself sink into that feeling of ground under you. Take another few deep breaths. And if you feel like you can release a sigh, release anything that's staggering there right now that needs to go out. And then we can slowly come back. And get to the drawing part. I saw that we lost someone there. I don't know what happened. Maybe they will return. Okay. So I'm going to take this camera and move it now so you can see what I'm drawing. And it's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's see if this works. My little setup here. Okay, there we got the table. And we got my piece of paper. I think this can work. Oh, this weird thing. This. Sorry for the bumpiness right now. Oh no, now it's upside down. Okay, got it in a minute. All right. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Terrible. Okay, so obviously that's the first time I'm doing this. So it's going to get better with time, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we got it. And yoo-hoo, there's 3 people again. Awesome. Welcome to my drawing table. Why is this so weird? Oh, like this. Okay, cool. Now you can see my paper. Awesome. Okay, so I got all kinds of different black markers. I'm going to use my new marker today. And then I have a bunch of colored pencils. You don't need that many pencils, but I just like to have a bunch of different colors. So the first thing that we start with in this drawing will be, as I said, we like to work with circles, so it will be a circle. So just take your piece of paper and try to draw more or less. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfect here. We just look for relaxation and insight. So draw a circle that's almost the entire page. So I'm leaving some space above and below, and you just slowly draw a kind of circle. Yeah. And then you can just round it a few more times. The lines don't have to match each other. They can wiggle a little bit. It can just be natural. Just like if you think of circle-y things in nature, they are almost never a perfect circle, but more like a wavy circle like mine. And this circle now represents your world. And in a way, it can, of course, be the globe, can be our Earth. But you can think of it also like just in a metaphorical sense, in a symbolic sense. It's just your world. Okay, I hope you got your circle too. And now we will draw a second circle inside this one, which represents you. And for this, just take a moment to go into yourself and then see how big are you right now in your world, and where are you in your world? Are you right in the middle? Are you more on the side somewhere, above, below? Like you can be anywhere.